What's up again, guys? Yeah, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Dovahkiin, and welcome back to Let's Play Divinity Original Sin 2. And before we begin, be sure to hit on the subscribe button for more great videos. Alright, this is the steamy quest that I was referring to in my previous episode. And my goal in featuring it is to show the best possible outcome as per EXP and loot are concerned. Obtaining the quest via Loverick the Pimp gives you 3k EXP right off the bat. And the tunes that I'm gonna involve in this quest are Red and Fane. By the way, prepare for a Persuasion and 100 gold.
He fixes you with a stare, looks you up and down, weighs you up, the cut of your cloth, the weight of your bag. A moment passes. Then a smile creases his face, a smile carefully constructed to look friendly and authentic, a smile that doesn't reach his eyes.
Greetings, my lord. Looking to ease the pain of a decaying world? You're in the right place. Beers are ordered at the bar, but can I interest you in a nourishing bowl of stew?
He purses his lips. His fingers drum a pattern on his elbow as he assesses you. A lascivious smile spreads across his face. His tongue darts from his mouth to lick the spittle from his lips.
Let me ask you this. Across the world, who is renowned above all others for their exquisite love-making abilities? My dear prince, I'm sure this is true. But I believe one of your kin is even more talented than your good self, and for an insignificantly small sum, I can make the introductions. The price, I'm afraid, is not negotiable, and believe me, this really is one exceptional kin lover. You sure you wouldn't care to change your mind?
The money vanishes into his apron.
Now, let me ask you this. What flavour of stew do you prefer? Do you like the strong and meaty variety, or do you prefer it delicate and fragrant, if you get my meaning? Upstairs, on the second floor. Her name is Zara. Pleasure is her business. Enjoy the experience of a lifetime.
He gives you a mischievous grin, then dips his head in salute and turns away.
May the Sabbath usher us to paradise against...
Here I've opted for Red. But whoever you select as the first guy, decline Zara until the cold feet choice shows up. That way you'd be out of the arrangement without making her angry.
A lizard, tall and beautiful, turns towards you. She fixes you with a sultry look, and when she speaks, it's like listening to honeyed smoke.
I'm so glad you've come. Are you here to... water my flowers? Not in the mood for games? Me neither. So what shall we do? Would you like me to dance for you? Or would you like to hear a poem?
Her smile fades.
Where do you think you're going? Well, why didn't you say? I had no idea.
Her look is equal parts nonplussed and embarrassed.
Well, this is awkward. You should probably go.
With a shake of her head, she turns away from you and puts her robe back on.
There goes another 3k EXP. By the way, I think this quest was initially designed for Red, because if you pushed through with the arrangement, Zara will transform into the Red Princess, but vanish, updating Red's personal story but breaking this quest in the process. That is why Red was just my first guy. Next, I return to Loverick with Fane as my second guy. And to avoid paying him another 100 gold, just choose the undead option.
You know it's a pay-to-play situation, I'm afraid.
He holds out his hand.
Oh, God. Okay, then. You can pay me later. Or whenever you like, really. Upstairs, on the second floor. Her name is Zara. Pleasure is her business. Enjoy the experience of a lifetime.
paradise against all...
Okay, I think you know that you're gonna be mugged naked after sleeping with her, right? So how do you prepare for that? First, make sure that the sweet key is in another tune's bag. Next, drop one of the teleporter pyramids on the floor, and finally make her take your side in the fight, which is basically done by playing hard to get and challenging her that she should be the one paying you instead, to know if you nailed it, not yours, but her world should be the one exploding.
A lizard, tall and beautiful, turns towards you. She fixes you with a sultry look, and when she speaks, it's like listening to honeyed smoke.
I'm so glad you've come. Are you here to water my flowers?
She gives you a cool look, then a flirtatious smile.
Not in the mood for games? Me neither. So what shall we do? Would you like me to dance for you? Or would you like to hear a poem? All right, darling. I'll dance.
She closes her eyes. She's motionless for a moment, as if listening for music that only she can hear. And then, almost imperceptibly at first, her hips begin to sway, as she finds the rhythm of the song that only she can hear. But as she sways and moves, with elegance and grace, at once beguiling and raw with pure emotion, you realize you hear the music too.
But darling, why ever not? Oh, my darling, there's no need to fret. Look at you. You're strong and valiant and powerful. I should be paying you. Darling, I was joking. Come on, let me kiss you. That's really not how this is supposed to work. Where do you think you're going? Wait. How about afterwards? I give you your money back, if you're worth it. Well, good. Come on over here then, and show me what I've been missing.
Her world explodes in pleasure.
And Machine Gun Fane finally scores. Involving this guy in any situation makes it ridiculously funny. Remember in episode 16, when Maitsun had no choice but to make out with him? Now he just got the whole package from Zara, and I just don't want to imagine how the hell he pulled it off, because now she's a clinger. And the next scene of him getting mugged naked is just comedic gold, and I couldn't stop laughing when I was recording this. Anyway, you'll earn another 8k EXP for sleeping with her, and your gear is in the bag on the end table beside the bed. Also, don't forget to teleport the rest of your squad in via the pyramid. And to memorize the cryogenic stasis Hydrosophist spell if you have it, because of its ability to remove shackles of pain.
Good morning, lovebirds. Holy hell's an undead! Again, Zara? Really?
You know me, Gil. Leave him alone, Gil. This one's mine.
Listen, Bonebag, we're killing you and we're taking all your stuff. That's the deal. Ready?
Precisely, Pewds. That was indeed 0 deaths. Anyway, though insignificant, I forgot to mention that before the fight, your tune that got laid will be buffed with Lucky, which lasts for 50 turns. As per kill EXP, you'll gain nothing from Kill Thunders, but you'll get 4k each from the other muggers. There are 4 of them, so that's 16k. By the way, I kept Zara alive, and later I'll show you why. Okay, now it's time to confront that freaking pimp Loverick for being the face of this modus operandi. The goal here is to spare him for the EXP, keep him in the tavern, and then kill him for the loot. Alright, he'll try to bullcrap his way out by mentioning that he does all this for his daughter named Livy. If you opted to believe him and check with a cook in the kitchen, he will escape, and you'll find out that Livy was a goat and is currently boiling in a pot ready to be served as stew. To spare him and keep him from escaping, simply don't believe his bullcrap and choose the bare your teeth and walk away option. Finally, for the loot. To kill him without aggroing the entire tavern, simply fail on a pickpocket attempt.
He gives you a nervous grin.
I did promise you the experience of a lifetime.
His eyes widen. His lip quivers. You expect him to be afraid, even ashamed, but he's relieved.
Oh, thank the gods. They had me over a barrel. You have to believe me. It's hard enough to earn a crust around here, and me and the young'un, we've been starving. Oh, sir, the little un was left with me when my wife died. She won't make it without me, the poor child.
He contrives to look even more pitiful, but then a grin breaks across his face.
Oh, hell, I can't keep a straight face. You're right, there's no young'un. It's an easy way to make a little extra money. But no harm done, eh? Admit it, you had a good time.
No more bloodline.
What are you gonna do then?
Not my sister's on I ain't no suspect. May the 7 usher us to paradise against all our
Machine Gun Fane with a kill shot. By the way, before decimating Loverick, talk to the barmaid first. Prudence. She's the mom of Niles, the Flenser back in Fort Joy. Be nice and don't tell her that you killed her son. Also, if you pass a persuasion, she'll give you the key to his room. Okay, the 3k EXP I got earlier upon sparing Loverick was the last one. So in total, that was a whopping 33k EXP. As per loot, this is what you get from his corpse. Also, you can choose to force attack Zara for more. But instead, I decided to keep the Clinger alive for the next scene and beyond. For Fane, the newly woken eternal lover.
Oh, my darling. You're so very good at what you do. I hope you're not sore about what just happened.
She returns the smile with interest, a twinkle in her eye.
It was worth it, wasn't it? Now, baby, you should leave.
She thinks for a moment.
Do I want to go again? Do you know, lover, I do want to go again. Come here.
You fall into each other's arms once more. The world explodes in bliss. She sleeps deeply, her breathing soft and regular, the hint of a smile on her lips.
Machine Gun Fane strikes again. And that is all there is for now. Thanks for watching. Also, check out other videos from Sabbath Clan Philippines and subscribe. See ya on my next vid. Peace out, y'all.